Welcome back to Detroit Pissing Me Off, and today we are getting some breaking news. Kevin Durant is reportedly requesting a trade from the New Jersey Nets. What does that mean for the Pistons? Absolutely nothing. If we go after Kevin Durant, I would just light my hair on fire. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're playing the long game here. We're not going to give up 3 or 4 picks. We're not going to give up Jaden Ivey, Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart, and whoever else to bring in Kevin Durant. Now, if Kevin Durant was 8 years younger and fit the timeline, I might consider it. But we don't want any of that drama. And I'm a guy that supports Oklahoma City. I did like Kevin Durant back in the day, and he broke our hearts. But regardless of that, let's take a look at 3 potential Detroit Piston free agent signings when it starts in a few hours. Number 1, my favorite pick, the one I would go after. We need shooting and we need a power forward. And Bobby Portis would be that guy. With 14.5 a game, 9 boards, solid onto the defensive end. Bobby Portis would bring all the essential needs to the Detroit Pistons. Last year, in 28 minutes a game, averaged 14.5 points, shot 47 from the floor, and 39% from downtown. A solid free throw shooter at 75%. Also gets you 0.7 steals and 0.7 blocks. The guy is solid on the defensive end. That's what the Pistons need. This is the all-around player that we need at power forward right here. A guy that can spread the floor, provide spacing for the young stars. Bobby Portis does that, also giving you some veteran defense and leadership. I think this would be an excellent pickup. Now, I know Marvin Bagley and him can fight over that power forward spot, but I think stretching the floor would really be really nice, something Marvin Bagley can't consistently do. Now, Bobby Portis doesn't have the athletic upside and offensive upside that Marvin Bagley does, but he is much more dependable on the defensive end as well. So that's my number 1 free agent target for the Detroit Pistons, Bobby Portis. My second free agent target for the Detroit Pistons is Bryn Forbes, or Bryn Forbes, whatever. I'm going to feel the burn. Maybe it's feel the Bryn.
Bring me some wins,
Bryn
please.
Forbes is that type of player we're looking for, just someone that can create space, an absolute sharpshooter, can shoot that rock. In only 17 minutes a game, he was able to give you 8.8 points while shooting 41.4 from downtown, 42.9 on total field goal percentage, a 90% free throw shooter. And he actually gives you, defensively, I think he's adequate maybe. Not great, but he's going to be out there for shooting. A guy that can come in, give you those 15 to 20 minutes a night. He averaged 4 3-point attempts a game. That's what we need. 4 or 5 3-point attempts a game. He makes 1 or 2 of those, 1.5 of those on average. And we go on, and it gives us the space for Killian to operate off the bench, for Alex Burks, also another extender. So I don't think you need to add both of these guys, but I do have an additional bonus here. Number 3, I would prefer Bryn Forbes, but Gary Harris, another option. And he's the same type of player. I think a little bit better, and on the defensive end, a little more experience. He would be my second pick if we're going to get another guard. He played many more minutes, shot about 5 threes a game instead of 4, hitting him at a 38% clip. But if you look at it as years prior to that, 34%, 36%, 32%, 33%, he has been much lower 3-point percentage-wise. Gary Harris also shoots great from the line, 87% last year. And he's also going to give you that steal per game, which is very valuable. And Kevin Durant, no thank you, sir, not coming to the Detroit Pistons. It'll be interesting to see the drama that unfolds. Now, he requested trade, so that means he's going to try to trade Kevin Durant, which means Kyrie Irving's probably out the door. The Nets are going to get a crap load of assets in return. Would they send him across down to New York? I doubt it. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. I'm thinking that, I don't know, I figure there with, Kyrie Irving opting in, they were going to go 1 more year, but it looks like they're going to try to split things up now. I wanted to see what Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving can do, along with the rest of the gang. I love the NBA offseason for this reason. Just Lots of drama, lots of moving around. We've already had Miles Bridges mess things up this morning. Last thought about Kevin Durant before we go. Could he possibly return to Oklahoma City? Think of all the draft capital the Oklahoma City Thunder have. All that young talent. Would they be able to trade a lot of that for Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant? Please don't do it, Oklahoma City. But it would be interesting to see Kevin Durant return to the city he once spurned to go to Golden State so long ago. Thanks for joining me on Detroit Pissed Me Off. I'm Matty Ice, your host. Please, before you bounce, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be reminded when my videos pop up. Check you later.